Sup everyone, XQWYLOW8280 here, and today I'm racing at Le Mans for one of the Toyota Cup races. And as you can see, standing start, so that's one of my worst nightmares at this track. But let's hope we'll be fine at the end. So as we get on the way, just survive turn 1, that's all we need to do. As we had to back off slightly, a little bit of contact with the Spaniard, and through the first corner, a little bit of contact, but we seem to made it through, so that's quite a surprise. But we lost 2 positions, so not the worst thing that could happen. A little bit of contact with the Frenchman, but we just managed to sneak through. Back up to P5. As you can see, somebody goes wide, and we're just back on track, but he will have 30 tires. So it seems like we got through safely in P5. So that's at least something. Also very tricky that it was dark at the start of the race. So that was an extra factor that made it quite difficult. Cars behind going wide. And that will help us to get a gap towards the cars behind. So that's good news. And we just want to survive the early stage of this race, so we're not going to attack too much. So we're just going to stay behind. We're in a very good position. And we can really build from here as we go wide. A lot of understeer, and I didn't expect that. That cost us some time. But long ways ahead of us, 6 laps, so yeah, it's not the worst disaster, but yeah, we still have some time to claw back, I would say. So yeah, I really need to be cautious with this car because it seems to not have a lot of grip. So definitely very easy to make a judgment error with the cornering speed. So Bell's in front. Everybody survives luckily. And that helps us to close in once more. As you can see, a penalty for P3. Also P2 has to slow down. So coming in a position here. Seems like they didn't have to slow down too much. So I don't think we'll be able to capitalize on it. And we can also see the sun coming up, so that's also hopeful. Because it's quite difficult to drive in the dark. I prefer to drive in the light actually. Much easier to see your lines and not make, or be a little bit more consistent, I would say. So you can see somebody going wide. And up to P4 we go. So it seems like he also has difficulties driving into the dark. Yeah, very difficult to get your apexes right in the dark. As you can see him going wide once more. And a big mistake behind, he's spinning around and into the gravel he goes. And that helps us to get a bigger gap even towards the cars behind. So I expect it to become much more lighter soon. But for now, I'm just going to skip ahead to a later part in the race. As you can see, the black hole appearing, quite spectacular in the dark, I would say. And onto lap 3 we go. So the cars in front have really run away right now. And we can see behind us the Spaniard coming closer. And that's not quite what you want to see. So it looks like we'll have to try and hang on to our 3rd position for now. Also the tire wear is a lot higher than I expected, so I'm on the medium tires and I can already feel the wear, and we're not halfway yet. So can we hold up the Spaniard? Because he really came a lot closer. So we're going to try and get a good run through the horse curves here, so that we can gain some time to the car behind. And it seems like we run away a little bit, so that's hopeful. Looking behind, we see a mistake from the Spaniard, and round he go into the wall. So a very tricky part of the track, it seems like, because that's the second car we see spinning out there. And that once again helps us to hang on to our fourth position, because he was quite getting very close. So I was getting worried to lose my position, so yeah, now we're a little bit less worried, I would say, and just try to make it to the end of the race right now, as we go forward into the video once again, and on to lap 5. And I would say we got a little bit closer towards the Spaniard in front, but also we have a Spaniard, no, not Spaniard, a Frenchman behind us who is closing in. And I think he might be on the hard tires, because our medium tires are starting to suffer. And you can really see the rate that he is gaining on us. So he's right behind us right now. That went very quickly. So I'm not sure that we'll be able to hold him off, as he's right in our tail now, but we're just going to hang on here. So now once again we have to try and run away in the Porsche curves. And it seems like we have a good exit this time around. So I managed to gain a little bit of time, but will it be enough to keep the Frenchman behind us? And this time the car behind us stayed on track, but he's still right behind us, so it's not over yet. One more lap to go. And all of a sudden we can see the Frenchman going alongside us and overtaking us even, so up to P4 for him. And I'm very surprised by that, because he just appeared out of nowhere. So that was a very good run by the Frenchman on us. Yeah, surprised that he was so quick. So it must be our tires that are really starting to suffer. So final lap, and all we can hope for is now that the cars in front start battling. Also feel like I'm coming a bit closer towards P3 as we brake a little bit too late, but we just managed to stay on track. And that's the most important thing, of course. So yeah, once these tires start to wear, it's very unpredictable to know the grip in the corner. And also the brake distance is starting to change a bit. You have to brake a little bit earlier. But now we can see a battle going on for P3. And that might help us to get a little bit closer. So the Frenchman is going to try to round the outside, but he doesn't quite manage to do it. So it seems like we're witnessing a great battle in front. But will the Baron be able to hold on? It's going to be a hard task for him. No, it seems like the Frenchman has managed to get through. It's up to P3 he goes. Can he still go for second place? That's a question. But he seems to go wide. And off he goes and back down to P4. And he'll also have dirty tires. So I think it will be very difficult for him to get back to P3. But now we can see a train forming and we're getting quite close, I would say. So can we still benefit from this battle going on in front? That's what I'm hoping for, of course. So yeah, it seems like we did a good job with our tire wear to still get close towards P2. Seems like a big battle is unfolding here in front of us. And looking in front of you is Baron going wide, contact with the Frenchman, and up to P3 goes. So yeah, managed to get onto the podium. Very nice. Yeah, I'm so happy with that. Oh man, that was a crazy ending. So yeah, podium position it is, and I'm very happy with that. And also very lucky. But yeah, luck might be in my favor once, for once. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. So yeah, good result. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully see you next time. Bye.